The crowd is assembled looking for a Bucks home victory here in Milwaukee, and we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they come into tonight's game after the loss.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And you cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
As the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And Allen drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Anthony Melton. Good on the... triple.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Giannis inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Again, Philadelphia.
And when Embiid first came into the NBA, you know, folks wondered about his offense, but it became clear pretty fast, though, he can dominate at both ends of the court.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Here's Embiid. Great D that time from Portis.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Timeout called, the Bucks. On offense here, the Bucks. For 3, Middleton. And it's Melton with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Harden outside. He's off on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Holiday with it. Picked up by Harris. Allen for 3. And again, the Bucks miss. Embiid trying to break loose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And just so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Allen. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Left side, Maxey. Embiid inside. Out to Harris. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So both teams changing it up here. Substitution on the court. The Bucks trail. The Bucks working the ball around. Matthews no good. And the 76ers with possession. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Here's Ingles. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here's Milton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, he's a capable shooter, but I like the initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back and drawing contact.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Out to the wing. Maxey in the corner. Back to Harris. Outside, Maxey. Out to Harris for the 3. The 76ers again can't hit it. With the drive. No good from Connaughton. Now the 76ers on the break. Milton's shot is good.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
On his first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. 76ers lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
The three from Harden. It's good from long range. Harden's got the lead up to 2 now for Philadelphia. And here's Ingles outside. He can't get that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Out left to the wing. For 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown.
Can't see me, bro.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Pass to Melton. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Shoots over Portis. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Off the run. And it's laid in by Holiday. Holiday's got his first basket of the night.
You know Drew Holiday is a guard, right? You know he can handle the ball, right? On the string.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size. And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Down low. Here's Embiid. That shot is off. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range. Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Harden surveying the D. It's House outside. Pass to Melton. Back to Embiid. Hangs in the air. And he lays it up and in. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Are you supposed to be there? Are you supposed to be up here? Are you supposed to be up here? Eh.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Well, Harrell gets up there, and he uses that long wingspan for the finish.
Here's Lopez. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Tucker. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The shot's good from Lopez. Now just a 5-point 76ers lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
First personal foul. 13 foul. Now into the lineup.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. 76ers moving the ball around. Back to Melton. To the inside. There's Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Philadelphia leading by 7. On the wing, Melton. Pass to Tucker. Here's Milton, defended by Carter. Back to Tucker. And here's Milton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Milton. No good on the last second attempt there. James Harden getting it done for the 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And something you have to remember about Jrue Holiday, he was a key player in helping the Bucks win their historic title in 2021.
He was unbelievable in that entire postseason. Started every game, averaged 17 points, was going to take on the toughest guard opposing player and accept that challenge for every series. Took them to the title. Such a smart defensive player, Jrue Holiday, understanding when he should go after steals. If you're going to go for it, get it.
On the wing, Harris. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Set my alarm for 3:30 p.m.
incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And that one drops for him. Embiid got 12 in the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. So it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 7-point differential. Hey, Brian, you look at the Bucks' recent success. Great coaching has got to be a big part of that.
Yeah, and if you ask Coach Bud, a great Giannis Antetokounmpo is something that's a big part of it too. So expected to win. This team is hungry to get back and compete at the highest level. Coach gets overlooked at times, but Coach Budenholzer has done a great job with this Milwaukee Bucks team. Lopez close up and gets it done.
Inside, Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
And Connaughton has it in the corner. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Tucker. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid inside. He's got 14. And it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Timeout called the 76ers. Both teams will make substitutions. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Milton. Harrell down low. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And Harrell slams it in.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Timeout called the Bucks. trail by 3. Pass to Holiday. Back to Connaughton. It's hauled in by Harris.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Three-pointer, Crowder cans it from downtown. Crowder's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Carries it from 3-point range. Crowder's got 6.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
How about Drew rising up, getting to the rim? Love the power on that dunk, too.
And it's sent back by Carter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Up in time. He's off from 3. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Milwaukee on top as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The 76ers trailed by 3. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Portis.
And that's turned over in about the most frustrating way possible.
There's good turnovers. That wasn't one of them. At least this one doesn't lead to an automatic fast break, the live ball turnover. So that's the best you can say about that play.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Second team foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Coming out to the floor for the 76ers.
Out to the right wing. Embiid inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. Giannis has got 12 points in just the second half.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Here's Harden, and he slams it down right on top of Bobby Portis.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Matthews, no one around him, drills it from outside.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Over to the wing. Maxey, no good. It's deflected. Here's Milwaukee now. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. It'll be the second of 4 games at home for him.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. You get that one up quick.
you guys think so far about the offensive approach from Milwaukee?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Out to Harris. The 76ers with another miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. On the wing, Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Pass to Maxey. Harris inside. 5 to shoot. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Harden. Lopez with the block. Here's Giannis. And they pick up 2. Giannis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
And that's some determination there from Antetokounmpo, able to bully his way through the defenders, multiple that time, while shooting the ball.
Pass to Middleton. The kick out to Lopez. Launches a 3. Middleton can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle. Outside, Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot. And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Harden. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
The tray. Tucker can't get it to go. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They have a 9-point lead. Allen's shot is off. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And there's so many plays where Jrue Holiday will show you just how creative.